Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Minecraft Pre-Evolution. So today, we've got another challenge. Woo! This one is by Kenny_0. Oh, that's weird. If you like swing and then you block at the same time, it does. I wonder what that looks like first person. Huh? It's interesting. Sorry, I got distracted. So today, we are going to be finally making an XP farm. Thank you guys. Thank you. I've been asking for this for so long. And now we get to do it. Finally. So let's go over to the mob farm. Or mob farm? Not mob farm. The mob spawner. Here we are. Right by the cows. Aren't they just so quiet? I don't know what to do with them. They're really annoying. So what I want to do with this is obviously I want to make it look good. Okay, that's a big thing for me. But since last episode, we were able to have access to the other kinds of wood types, I want to utilize that, and I want to make this out of spruce, because spruce is actually one of my one of my favorite wood types, and so I would really like to utilize that in this build some way somehow. And I think the first thing that I really need to do is I need to empty out all of this water. I think I'm going to do that with sand. Nah, I'm just going to fill it up with cobble. Oh shoot, I forgot we have a saddle in here. Oh, maybe I should do it with sand. Look at all this sand in here. So, I've started clearing out a lot of the water, and I figured out it's a zombie spawner. Woo! And not quite exactly what I wanted. I would have rather had a skeleton spawner, because, bones and stuff is slightly more useful than rotten flesh. But, I can still use a zombie spawner for something. Like, I can use flesh to sell to villagers in the future. I don't know if I can really sell flesh to villagers right now because of uh, uh, old versions, and I don't know when the villager update happens, but hopefully it's sometime soon because I do kind of miss the old villagers. I've always kind of preferred, or not the old villagers. I guess they're the new villagers, not the old villagers, because we're in old Minecraft, not new Minecraft. But yeah, I can't wait to get the old villagers back. Or the new villagers back. Oh my goodness. That'll be fun. So here is what the mob spawner is looking like right now. It is completely drained out. So now the plan is I want to push each wall back one block so that there are 4 blocks going out from each side of the mob spawner. And then I'm going to dig down 2 blocks. And then I'm going to have another water block go all the way across over there to funnel the mobs. You know what? I'm gonna stop speaking. I'm just gonna show you guys. So I'm gonna try to explain this better now. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bring this all of everything down 1 block except for the mob spawner, but I'm gonna bring the entire floor down 2 blocks. Then I'm gonna place water along this edge, so then the mobs will spawn and they'll get pushed this way, and then there will be another source block there, which will then push the mobs that way into a little hole, which will be like roughly about there. So that is the idea. We will see if that actually works. And because I'm kind of weird, I'm gonna take a little, not necessarily a break, but I'm gonna stop digging. What I'm gonna go do is I'm gonna go get some spruce because I want both the inside and the outside to look good. Why do I want the inside to look good? Don't know. Literally, no one is gonna be able to see the inside of this thing. But like, I feel like I have to, so I'm going to. So let's go get some logs. So I have heavily deforested a lot of. Actually, I'm not even gonna say a lot because look at how far that goes. But I've deforested some of the spruce biome, and I've gotten myself a little less than 5 stacks of spruce wood, which can be turned into spruce planks. Woo! We got spruce now. So time to go back and time to prettyify our mob spawner that isn't working yet. So the plan is everything here and above is all going to be spruce planks. Everything here and below is all going to be cobblestone. It's a simple plan. It's not going to look the best, but it's going to be better than just this hodgepodge of random blocks. I'll get back to you guys whenever I'm done with it. Oh, look at how pretty it looks now. Oh, also, I brought this in another block because I realized I kind of forgot that, source blocks can only go down 7. So it'll end here, and then I'll just go 2 down here, if that makes sense. You know, I'm just going to show you guys. We're just going to do it right now. But I'm so sick of these cows. I'm about to do a second mass murdering, and I haven't even bred them up since the last episode. So now the plan is we're going to go down 2 blocks here, and I'm going to bring this down, continue, and then over here we're going to go down 4 blocks, like that. So, I'm going to get to it. Alright, everything is nice and pretty, which means it's time to put in the water. I'm not completely done with it yet, though, because I need to do some research to figure out the best place, or like how far this hole needs to go to be able to get the zombies to be 1-tap. Because that is very important. Because if they aren't, especially in this version, before they added sweeping edge, it will be really annoying to use the mob spawner if the mobs are not 1-hit kill. So I'm going to do that real quick. Okay, so I've dug this down to be, I believe it should be 22 blocks deep. Now, I don't know if that actually works yet or not. It should leave the zombies at 1 heart. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to turn the mob spawner on just to see if it works. And yeah, hopefully it does. And if it doesn't, well, that sucks. So let me put a top on this thing. Actually, I'll get rid of the torches first. So we have roofed it. I've also added in this little drop area so I can just fall right down. Oh, there we go, look. And they should just be... Oh. Well, they should have been 1-hit kills. Are any more gonna come down? Uh-oh. Am I too far away from the spawner? Is that it? Oh, did I make a spawner that doesn't work? No. No. How close do I have to be? Oh. Oh, man. Oh. Well, I'm hearing them now. And 1 hit. That's a lot of hits. It's a lot of hits, actually. Well, hopefully they're 1 hit with the sword, at least. I'm okay hitting them with the sword. I can survive with that. So now the next few things I gotta do is I got to go around and try to light up as many of the caves as I can. And I want to pretty everything up. I want to move this ladder. I don't like where this ladder is. Oh, and then I also want to make the outside look good too. Good morning. I got some good news and some bad news. Actually, I got a little bit of good news. A lot of good news. So good news, I got a new computer. It's rather nice. It helps me perform. It just makes everything better. I've also changed recording software because for whatever reason, my old recording software stopped working with Minecraft. And also, here comes the bad news. Bad news is, since I got a new computer, all of this video is on a different computer, and I'm low-key way too lazy to transfer the video over, and it was like, I recorded it forever ago, so you guys don't get to see that. But I did get all the stuff that I had already edited together, so you guys should hopefully still have saw that. But everything else is going to be new. So, yeah. This is going to be such a Frankenstein episode, and I'm sorry for that. I've just been real busy, but I'm not going to be busy now, hopefully. Well, I'll still be busy, but I won't be as busy. The problem with the mob spawner
is I had made the kill shoot way out of range for the zombies to actually spawn. But I believe they should now be able to spawn in. Actually, we can test that right now. Let me go get some cobblestone and I'll fill up the floor to make sure that that works. I made this new kill shoot to where, like, it actually looks good and there's storage on the sides and all that. But it works. Zombies spawn. I'm able to get XP. Able to get rotten flesh, which don't really care about, but I can get it. Oh yeah, and this is what it looks like. I kind of like it. I decided I wanted to use the spruce, since new wood, you know, I wanted to be able to use it, especially because spruce is one of my favorite wood types. So what I want to work on now is I want to build the outside of the mob spawner, and I would like to make it look like a zombie. I think what I'm going to start off doing is I'm going to make a 9x9 square out of the dark green wool. What's that? That's 3, 6, 9. And then I'll just fill this in, and then I'll see if I can, like, look up a picture of a zombie and then make a zombie's face. All right, looky there. We have our green square. It's beautiful, isn't it? Because we're going from an even texture to an odd texture. So I don't know if that'll, like, ruin everything or if it really won't matter much. That works. I think that works. And then gotta add the little little mustache and the nose kind of thing. Which that I thought we could do with leaves, maybe. Oh no. Oh no, that does not work. That does not look good. Yeah, I don't like that. What if I do that? Because it uses a darker green. I just think the lime is too bright. Maybe it's not. Maybe I should use more lime. So after looking at it for a little while, I think I'm gonna try to replace, or not even replace. I'm gonna see if I can make a second head on the back and make that out of the lime wool. And hopefully that'll allow me to use the green wool as the beard and hair and all that. I will say I do find it funny how I made this sheep pen and then I just kind of don't use it. Like, I like it whenever I just need to get a handful of colors just for a bit. Like, I just used it to get some black wool. But whenever I need a mask collect colors, then I'm just gonna dye these guys. It's just easier that way. Okay, so I tried to make a second one, and it looks weird, and I don't like it. Then I made this guy over here, and I like this one. This one, I like this. This, you can look at this, you can be like, oh, it's a zombie. You might have a little bit of a grown beard, but it's very clearly a zombie. Actually, what if I do that? Make it even more grown. Yeah, nah, we'll keep it. We'll keep it like this. But this is very clearly a Minecraft zombie. I might actually, I'll lower this. This is very clearly a Minecraft zombie, and I like this. But as soon as you add another layer of blocks, it all goes to ruin. All right, here's the decision. You might not like it, and that's your problem. This is my channel, my world. I'm gonna do what I want. I'm not gonna actually make a building here. I am just going to dig this down a couple blocks and then just have the sea go over it, and we'll just pretend like this isn't here. This has nothing to do. And we're gonna build that facing this way, and it'll be like right about here. All right, that's the plan. So I'm gonna tear this down real quick, and I'll get back to you guys. Cause, like, I don't know. Here was the original plan. Is I just remember seeing a box, and I was like, you know what's also a box? A zombie's head. But I didn't fully think about the fact that a zombie's head is not 9 pixels, or what would this have been? This would have been 11 pixels wide, and it's only 8. So I was like, eh. And honestly, I didn't even know what I was gonna put inside of the head. I was like, you know, a box, a head, it's the same thing. Might as well do it. But now I realize that there's really, I don't know, there's no benefit to it. So why have it? But I still want the head, so we're just going to put the head at the entrance. I don't even know what I was going to do for the entrance. So I was just going to wait to think about that after I had made the head. So we'll see how this all goes. Alright, so I've lowered the ceiling, and now I'm going to put a whole bunch of sand on top of it. And then I'm going to take down the walls. And then I'm going to put water over it. And then I'm just going to build the land how I think it would look. Because I don't remember how it looked beforehand. And so now we have our beautiful little area. It's like it was never there. So let's start building up this guy over here. I don't know exactly what the side of a zombie head looks like, but I feel like that looks pretty good. I feel like that works really well. Yes. I'm liking how this is looking. I'll be honest, I was really worried. I didn't think it was going to look good at all. Especially after dealing with that over there with the with the 9x9. But this is turning out really well, and I'm really liking it. If only I could sleep. We're just not going to look on this side yet. I'll finish this up later. Okay, so I may or may not have gotten a little bit overboard. So I finished it. I finished the head. I added this little walkway around it, and I really, really like it. I added this window in the back. I finished the floors on the inside. I added a little bed just in case I'm here. Added a furnace just in case. Added some chests just because I moved the chest that was like right about there-ish into here. And if we go down, oh my gosh, so many zombies. But yeah, this just tears through my sword. But whenever Sweeping Edge gets introduced, and I think that's 1.8, right? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna have to figure out a solution to this to make this go faster, because there is no way I'm waiting until 1.8 for that. And then I'll fix up this little chute later and make that look at least a little bit prettier. Look at it. There's just, I don't know. I don't know why I like it so much, but it adds so much. I feel like it just fills in a space that I didn't even words. I feel like it just fills in a space that I didn't even know needed to be filled in. But it just looks right where it is. It just feels like it all works out. Again, I do need to extend the path though, and then I think that'll make it look even more correct, because right now it does seem very disconnected, but whenever we connect it, it'll all look good. Now I want to see it from the lighthouse. I kind of forgot how empty the lighthouse was. Definitely need to make an interior for this at some point. Again, I feel like it just fits. It just makes sense. I like where it is. I like how it connects, and it just feels right where it is. It makes the place feel more playful, you know? That was something I was kind of worried about throughout my entire world. Is like, I love how it looks, but it just doesn't, I feel like it doesn't suit me. It's not goofy enough. It all looks so realistic and serious, and I don't like that. I want more playful stuff. I want more color, more pizzazz, more pop and pow. And I like that. I feel like it adds at least a little bit. Doesn't add a lot, but what it does add is beautiful. And so with that, I think this challenge is done. Not number 5. Number 6. Make an XP farm by Kenny __0. Boom! We update in next episode. Let's go. So I just want to thank you all for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. Please like, subscribe, comment any more challenges. And I know it's been like years since I last uploaded, but at least I still did upload an episode, right? You know, that's a bonus. That's a plus. Again, yeah. Just thank you all for watching. Hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you all next time. Bye bye.